With 80% of its land being desert, the United Arab Emirates is one of the world's wealthiest countries, showing how money can transform a nation. However, not everything is as it seems. The country, located on the Arabian Peninsula, has an area of only 83,600 square kilometers. It has two neighboring countries, Saudi Arabia and Oman. As the name suggests, the country consists of emirates. Each of these 7 emirates is ruled by a different royal family. The emirate, in other words, the kingdom, is passed from father to son. Additionally, the Emir of Abu Dhabi serves as the president of the country, while the Emir of Dubai serves as the prime minister. When illegal immigrants are not counted, the annual income per capita is around $70,000. Of course, the country's fate was not always so bright. In fact, the United Arab Emirates used to be a country in need of aid. It remained under British colonial rule for many years. The country's fate changed dramatically with the discovery of oil in the 1960s. Before the discovery of oil, the country's economy relied on fishing and the pearl industry. Today, unlike many countries that have lost control over their oil resources, the United Arab Emirates continues to successfully maintain control over its oil resources. The country is the world's 7th richest in oil reserves, with 97.8 billion barrels of oil reserves. It produces 3.7 million barrels of oil per day. The capital, Abu Dhabi, holds approximately 94% of the oil due to having 86% of the country's land. On its own, it accounts for 2/3 of the country's economy. In 2023, the Emirate of Dubai attracted over 17 million tourists with a population of more than 3 million. Known as the shopping center of the Middle East, Dubai is the 4th most popular vacation destination in the world and is also seen as the gateway to the United Arab Emirates. Known as the City of Gold, Dubai hosts the world's largest gold and jewelry market, the Gold Souk. There are even ATMs in Dubai that dispense gold bars. There is no income tax in the country. It was only 6 years ago that a 5% value-added tax was introduced. This is one of the reasons why Dubai is such a trade hub. Entrepreneurs and salaried workers prefer this country because of the tax exemption. People from other countries come to Dubai because they can easily find job opportunities. Also, knowing Arabic is not a requirement to work here because almost 90% of the population is foreign, and the common language is English. This is the country that receives the most immigrants in the world. It pays the price of its wealth with the influx of immigrants because the culture of other nations is kept alive more than its own on its soil. According to estimates, the population is around 10 million. Only 11% of the population is native, while 30% are Indian, 13% are Pakistani, and the remaining part is made up of people from over 200 nationalities. 72% of the population is male, and 28% is female. This is a Muslim country ruled by an absolute monarchy that adopts Sharia law, but Islamic law is not as strictly enforced as in other Arab countries. 55% of the population is Muslim, 25% Hindu, 10% Christian, and the rest belong to other religions. The most valued nationality in the country, of course, is its own citizens, the Emiratis. Emiratis cannot be poor even if they wanted to. The government provides for them and pays them even if they do not work. Education, healthcare services, and many other things are free for them. They pay less for utilities like electricity and water. Being born on this land or marrying an Emirati is not enough to become an Emirati. For instance, if a foreign woman marries an Emirati, she must either stay married for at least 7 years and have 1 child or stay married for 10 years. But if a foreign man marries an Emirati woman, he cannot obtain citizenship under any circumstances, and the woman is even stripped of her citizenship, and the children are not considered Emiratis. The child can only apply for citizenship at the age of 18. If the child's father is Emirati, the child becomes Emirati unconditionally, no matter where they are born. If an Emirati man marries an Emirati woman, the state gives about $30,000 as a wedding gift and also provides land if needed, and even gives financial aid when they have children. If the child wants to study abroad, they go with a state scholarship. Another way to become a citizen of this country is if you have a special talent or achievement. In short, if the state wants to have you, they can make you a citizen. There is an unwritten rule in the country's justice system. Emiratis are always right in every matter. For example, if you get into a fight with an Emirati, you are very likely to be deported. Also, since even a minor act that could disturb the peace of the country can lead to deportation, everyone behaves very carefully. Due to these strict rules, the United Arab Emirates is the third country with the lowest crime rate today. Abu Dhabi was chosen as the safest city in the world. People living in Dubai say they don't even lock their doors because theft never happens. To start a company in the country, it is mandatory to have an Emirati partner. So Emiratis make easy money from companies they are partners in without doing any work. Additionally, all companies are required to employ a certain number of Emiratis. But Emiratis are not obliged to go to work. While managers are usually Europeans, workers are generally Pakistani, Filipino, and Indian. Married women need permission from their husbands to buy a car, open a bank account, or even work. Women live very comfortably in homes where 5 nannies look after 3 children and helpers are available for every other task. Despite the low percentage of women in the population, 70% of university graduates are women. Finally, the people who suffer the most in the country are usually immigrants working in the service and construction sectors. As soon as they arrive in the country, their passports are confiscated, and they are prevented from leaving. They are forbidden to change jobs, have no annual leave, and can only return to their home country at the employer's discretion, making them almost like slaves. Research shows that 2/3 of immigrant women are exploited, and women who are harassed hide this situation from the state because they know they will be imprisoned for adultery. We've come to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more content like this.